Ooh. Without further ado, Jersey, show your love for Miss Angel Cruz. Give it up.
Bad girl is bad too. Oh, you got the swag, so she took the swag too. You a bad girl.
Had another song coming to me. She ain't have it anyway. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all drinking? Y'all making mad noise in the back? The ones was pissed off. Y'all about to get fucked up. First I'm gonna give honor to Christ, my Lord and Savior, who is the. No, I'm talking with y'all. I'm about to talk real ignorant in here, so sorry. We gonna start off with sex, which is what it's like 95% of the time what I'm talking about. And now, it's not necessarily because I'm like nasty, it's because I think sex is pertinent to life, like to your health, okay? I've researched this shit, and when you bust nuts, life is better. Like, it releases some shit. I personally think it should be a part of like the food pyramid, somewhere in there, you know what I mean? You got your like fruit and grains, your veggies, your poultry, and then busting a nut, just somewhere in one of them little. It's not, listen, when niggas don't bust nuts, they become angry people. That's why you get all those shootouts, because they're not busting nuts, okay? She becomes a bitch, he becomes an angry nigga when you don't bust a nut. Now, my friends told me, y'all loud as hell, y'all laughing already. It's because they drunk. One of my friends told me she hadn't had sex in 7 months, okay? That's 213 days. 5,117 hours and 303,720 minutes. Yes, I looked that shit up because I couldn't understand how the fuck she still survived. If I didn't have sex with him, what's my pussy would probably fall out. I gotta be chilling in the club, baby, all night. Yeah, boom, just pussy on the floor. Now I look crazy. My friends is like, okay, bitch, we need to come into the bathroom and have a talk. Listen. I know you're doing this celibacy thing, but honestly, this pussy on the floor shit, you're not niggas thinking birds of a feather, pussy fall on the floor together. Like, you're not gonna have me looking crazy. They can't invite me to the club. All types of regular shit. So I masturbate. Shout out anybody, masturbators? See y'all on that. Those are the happy people. They came in like, wah! They didn't care what was going on. They came straight to the bar, they drank, they've been dancing all night, laughing at poems that was funny. People was talking about niggas dying. They was like, she good. Like, no, she talks about being raped. That's not, sit your drunk ass down. But I masturbate, right? So here's the issue though. I'm not the type, like, I have to use like a vibrator, right? Because like my pussy is not beat for my hands. Like I try to go down there and she'd be like, oh, did you need something? Hey, no, we're good. Did you need something? Then why the fuck are you down here? No, we're all here. 2 lips and a clit. We're good. What did you need? Are we at the gyno? Then stop fucking touching me. Like, he can touch me, she can touch me. Serengeti, just fucking flowing, just rivers, oceans. I go down there, Serengeti. Fucking Sahara Desert is what happens when I try to touch my shit. So, you know, I'm single, dating, you know, and I went on Match.com because I'm about to be 30. You know, I gotta look it, be up here looking all young and shit, but I'm about to be 30. It's not a game, so, you know, I ain't got time to play games. The only issue is, you know, you meet different types of people when you do, like, online dating. Like, I met this guy, he was cute, he looked pretty much the same as his profile. The issue was that he had this thing where he would start talking, right, not telling a joke or anything, but just start talking regularly, start laughing in the middle of it, and then go back to talking normally. So we met up at Olive Garden. I'm like, we need to finally meet you. Just tell me more about yourself. What's your job? He's like, well, you know, we're at FedEx. I put the shit in my box and I get them all to the merchant and stuff. And I was like, you know, because you're supposed to be nice and like laugh when people laugh, unless you're in a comedy club and they're not funny. That's the only time it's okay. But normally, you laugh when somebody else laughs just because you're trying to be nice. Like, what'd she say? I don't know, but I was like trying to be rude. So, but I didn't know when the punchline was supposed to be because he's talking about regular shit. Like, we sitting down ordering food. She's like, what would you like, sir? He's like, I'm gonna take the chicken quesadillas with extra sauce and mayo, please. Now, I look crazy as hell. She looking at me like this, my man, I bought this for, bitch, I just met him today. The first and last date, believe me. I'm in this other fucking super mother Africa black power type mother. I'm like, word, we could do this. I wear my hair natural, I smoke weed. We here with it, brother. Like, I got you, but he was a little too critical about certain shit. Like, I came outside, I've been smoking a blunt, right? And that takes about 15 minutes, depending on how you roll it, how much weed, all types of logistics. We won't even go into it, but I end up with like 15 mosquito bites. It's like mosquito bite a minute, some crazy shit. I go in the house, I'm trying to be cute to his ass on the phone. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what happened. Can you believe it? I got mosquito bites. He was like, children in Africa walk 8 miles for dirty water. So I'm sorry you had a mosquito bite. What the fuck did this turn into a change the children of the world.org? Like, really? Like, I'm just trying to be cute for you. This is the shit that only happens to me. Like, another example of shit. Now I'm gonna go to the shit that only happens to Angel type section, right? I go into the pizzeria, I gotta pee. Now, black people, at least, black women know, no offense to women, but like, when you pee, what you do, you squat, right? You gotta get your squat going, get your legs nice and good, and you gotta look, make sure it don't hit the legs, none of your jeans or shit, cause that shit, you know, it go crazy. It ain't a tube, it's just whatever it wants. So you gotta make sure you're good with it. Nice and steady flow. Look up every so often. I go into this bathroom, and I'm normally in bathrooms, here's the sink, and there's the dryer, right? This bathroom has the dryer right in front of the fucking toilet. For whatever reason, one of them super mega accelerator blow the goddamn skin off your fingers to get your shit dry type shit. So I'm here with it. I'm like, watch the flow, boom! I was like, oh, I can't move, because I'm in a squat position and I'm pissing, so now I gotta like, try to like, waddle like a sumo wrestler and shit, try to waddle around to get away from this fucking torch that is like, my butt all fucked up, I look like I was fucking myself in the bathroom, and I just told y'all that I can't use my hands, I need a vibrator, so now I look crazy as hell for no reason at all, and all I had to do was pee. That's another crazy shit. I'm with my sisters in Newark. Y'all know how this one ends. This is like late night, it was probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Came back from a party, and there was an open bar. I wasn't drinking, I'm safe. I don't drink and drive, I smoke and drive. It's very different. We sitting outside in the car, and I, of course, am smoking a blunt. 2 in the morning, you know, it's not a dark area, because I'm not about that life. I'm from Roselle. I'm from the suburbs. I look over while we're smoking, there's a man standing underneath the light with nothing more than fitted and some Timbs on. Just butt naked, swinging his dick. Just shaking his dick. I'm like, dude, this thing is naked. Like, I'm high, I think this shit funny as hell. We died laughing. My one line sister starts to get nervous. Because we look over and I'm stroking and shit, and I'm like, well, how long did it take him to get here for whatever the fuck? I don't see no bags in this nigga. Was he naked when he left the house? And then he came down here? Or like, did he get naked midway? Stash it in a bush? Like, how is, to the destination that was here, what was going on? My boss is like, you need to leave, it could be a setup, oh my God. And I'm driving her car, so we pull off. She's like, they could have been distracting us with somebody to rob us. I said, girl, oh my God, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? But then I said, how do 2 thugs come to this decision together? Like, alright, my dude, this is what's gonna happen. You gonna get butt ass naked, my G. Start shaking your dick. I'm gonna be in the bushes watching you. You shake your dick, right? Let me know. The cue is gonna be when you start stroking your shit. That's when I know to come up with the chopper and get the. But shake your dick as long as you need to. I'm gonna be watching from the bushes. I'm gonna watch you shake your dick until you get their attention. When you stroke the dick, I know to get this. Nigga, we gonna get this money though. That's how y'all doing it in Newark? I'm pretty sure. He's like, yeah, that's how they do it in Newark sometimes. They wild out. Listen, let me tell you. So, crazy shit is always happening to me, and it's probably because I act pretty crazy. Like, I have many twerk moments, right? I feel like all women have their twerk moments, right? So, my twerk moments are just dancing in period. Usually happens when I'm like butt ass naked in front of the shower. Like every morning, every single time. I turn my radio on, I turn the shower on, to get the water nice and hot, and then I just started going. Whatever. I be in the mirror looking at myself, battling myself. It's good. All of it. Whatever she about to throw on, I be working on my, trying to make my shit clap. I be doing that. But butt naked, like, yo.